Many of us don't have to think about being free. We just are. But this isn't the truth that everyone lives. No, this isn't the truth that everyone knows. See, there's a truth outside these walls that we surround ourselves in. To hide away from the reality that there are people still in slavery, that millions exist like you and me who simply long to be free. See, the desire for freedom has many faces. It is the face of a girl trafficked and sold into sexual slavery in Italy. She has unwillingly had more men know her than her age, and there is a rage that wells in her heart every time she realizes that she is a pawn in the game of cheap labor, sex and goods, and she doesn't get to keep the check. It is the face of a young man in forced labor moving brick after brick in India because he was sold lies of a better tomorrow when all he wanted to do was feed his wife and kids. It is the little boys fishing in Lake Volta in Ghana for 17 hours a day with no safety gear or equipment, and one by one they swap places with the fish. You see, the fish, they come up, and the boys, they go down, and they drown. It is a woman, trafficked from Nigeria to London, promised an education, instead lives each day slaving under the roof of her aunt. So this is the reality of 40 million people, and each one that makes that number is one person like you and like me. And all they want is freedom. All in all everyone wants us to be free, in one way or another. From pain, from struggling, from fear. You see, my freedom looks different to yours, and yours different from the next person, and theirs different from ours. It is this longing for freedom that makes us do things we otherwise would not, because freedom is a defining point in life. The moment where you are in control of your next step, where you can look over your shoulder and smile, instead of being afraid of what blow might come next. Instead, some suffer in silence. But it is hard to stomach a blow and give birth to a smile at the same time. It is hard to live your best life tied to the strings of misfortune, a puppet to the system that we have built, when your cards just don't add up. So sometimes you fold, when you've had enough, when freedom seems unattainable. Apparently slavery was done and over, but we love sex, control, and cheap labor more than we love our brothers and sisters. We love it too much to squash it, so instead we amplified it, spread it across the globe and made a fortune out of it. Human trafficking is soon surpassed drug trafficking, we made a pandemic out of it. But we have a duty to fight for and set free every single being in captivity. We can't live life quiet by choice when there are millions whose voices are unheard. Those who are free fight for those in chains. For we are one and the same, at the very root of it all. Human. Brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, people who just long to be free.